Wagwan Andrew. Remember to like and subscribe.
And hit that notification bell. Welcome back. Another episode. I did a video how to rekey deadbolts, but today we're doing locks, regular locks. I have this lock that I had on that I put on a new door. Have a new door in, but I don't want to walk around with more keys. I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 keys, so I don't want to walk around with more keys. So I'm going to rekey this lock to fit this key. So let's dive into it. First thing I want to do is pull apart the lock, and then here there's this hole right here that has a clip on it that we have to release to get this part off. We're trying to get to here. Hear that click? And we're off. So we're trying to get to this bad boy here. So take this off. And now we're in. We're at the main guy. Sorry. So the next step, which is a similar step, the way how the key works inside the lock. If any of these pins is too high, then it get pushed up in the slot for the upper pins, because these are spring loaded. These pins in here are spring loaded, so it get pushed up in the slot, and therefore the key doesn't turn. And if any of these are too low, then these pins here, which are spring loaded, get pushed down in these little slots here, and therefore the key doesn't work. So everything has to be flushed in order for the key to turn inside here. That's how the lock works. Which is a similar step to the deadbolt. Yeah, it's the same step really. We're getting rid of this clip so that we can get into here. First of all, we have to put the key in. I'm just using my handy little screwdriver to get this clip off. So we have our clip off. In here, so we have top pins and bottom pins. If you can see this. So in here we have spring loaded pins, and down here we have pins that are not spring loaded. So the spring loaded pins are always pushing down on this barrel here. So we use our hand. So we're gonna pull this out. So we gotta be careful not to get those spring loaded pins out. If they jump out, you might as well throw the lock out, because even if you get them back in, you're not sure, because there should be 5 of them in there. You don't know which one goes in which slot. So we try to keep them in. So we have our handy hollow tool that we use, put even pressure on it, and we slide it out to let the tube, even pressure coming out. Alright, so our handy hollow tube replaces the barrel, so we hold in So we're holding that together. Alright, so this is my old key. So now my new key. And it looks like we're replacing everybody. Alright, so replacing everybody today. It needs to be flush. So these pins need to be flush with the top of this. This one is too high. This one is too low. This one is a little bit high. These two at the end, so there are 5 in there. So these two are low. This one is low. This fourth one is low. This one is a little too high, and this one is way too high. So we're replacing all those pins. So I'm gonna do them one at a time. Alright, so do this high one first. So we have our handy set of pins that I bought on eBay. So this one is a little too high. And there's a tool that you can use to measure the keys. Normally if I'm doing like 5 or 6 locks at a time, then I just measure them. So I don't have to keep guessing. Alright, so this one is a little too high. So let's work with this one here. Come on. Nothing like the good old finger. Alright, so we're nice and flush with this red one here. So we let's move to another one. So we're doing this end one here now. So we're going for a shorter pin. Let's try this one. Alright, that's a little too high. Let's try another red one. Alright, the red works. So I have 2 red going. Let's try another red one. Another one of these red ones here. That number is 201B. And each of these pins have a number, and it tells you whether it's the bottom pin or the top pin. Alright, that one is too low. Let's try back one of these that we took out from another section. That's too low. So I need a little taller one. Let's try this one. That's actually perfect. So right now we did 3 pins. So I need to get the other 2 out. Come on. Alright, so these are the two that just fell out. And we had one red one in here. It was in the middle. Alright, so we're looking for a little taller pins. Let's try this one. Try this one here. That's actually perfect. Alright, how about this one? So we're not going back. Alright, this one is too low. So we need something a little taller than this one. How about this green one? Yeah, green one work. So now we go back in. Even pressure. And we're back in. So we're gonna put our handle clip back on. There we go. So now we have our lock. Now working for that key, but it doesn't work for this one anymore. So that's it. So we'll put this back together. We put this boy back together. Make sure it's all lined up. It's supposed to snap back in place. I don't know why. Alright, there we go. And we line this back up. Put all that back together. Yeah, we're good now. And we're good. So we're good to go. And we put our lock back together. I go put it on the door. Alright, thanks for watching. I'm going to leave a description of my handy tools that I use. I'm going to leave a link, I should say, sorry, in the description of my handy tools that I use. So if you want one, you can get one. Thanks for tuning in.
Remember to like and subscribe.
And hit that notification bell.